So far, Amber has been faking a lot of support for herself using bots that it's getting ridiculous. Like, wasn't the trial over and didn't we all watch her lie all throughout before she was found guilty? Her PR team has paid people to open multiple channels all in support of her. The channel's job is to reply to anyone talking about the trial, which, mind you, ended in favor of Johnny. It's so hypocritical that when Johnny lost in the UK trial, Amber only went on social media boasting about how justice had been served when in reality Johnny had never sued her but the Sun. Johnny had taken the blow and kept his mouth shut, accepting defeat from the Sun. But now that he has won against Amber, she has not accepted that she is the one who lost and is still trying to hold on to a man who has already moved on with his new life. The Umbrella Guy tweeted, "Amber Heard is obviously using bots to rewrite what happened outside the courtroom. This post, for example, is a retweet. Retweets get much less traction. It uses no search terms, i.e. doesn't include Johnny Depp or Amber Heard. Yet it clocks 112,300 likes. LOL, no way." The tweet he was talking about said, "I don't know, man. Maybe it was a bad idea for an entire society to rally around an abusive actor for weeks in an obsessive misogynist frenzy. Maybe it had some consequence. It was so easy to notice it as a lie because we all watched that trial and we know firsthand that Johnny was never the abuser. He might have been foul-mouthed and verbally abusive, but he never hit Amber or anyone for that matter." Several audio recordings had been presented in court, all proving that Amber had physically abused Johnny. She even severed his finger by throwing a glass bottle at him, and now someone is all up our business trying to tell us that he was the abuser. No way, a fan tweeted, while her PR guy had to do anything to take away from his own charges. Why don't we all flood social media with that? We know they hate the truth, so the truth coming in bulk would drive them nuts. This tweet had a lot of truths in it, like the fact that her new PR is a walking Me Too case. Several people have accused him of sexually harassing them, but Amber, being Amber, still hired him to represent her. If the Amber who has alleged herself the face of domestic violence and sexual assault victims is walking with a red-flagged sexual assaulter, what picture is that supposed to reflect in our minds? A good person. These random bots praising Amber and trying to blame Johnny don't make sense at all. Like, we get you are supporters, but why pretend the rest of the world didn't watch the 6-week trial? A fan tweeted, "Were they watching the same trial as the rest of us? Or does Amber have some sort of Patreon members-only trial footage? Because as I saw, there were a lot of women there who were instrumental to the outcome. Women like Camille Vasquez, multiple internet journalists who were women, and even most of the fans who lined up the roads to the courtroom or tweeted in support of Johnny. All were women supporting Johnny because they could clearly see that Amber was blaming the wrong victim. Even the person who outed her for her lies about the correcting kit she used was a woman, someone who should have been on Amber's side had she told the truth. At this point, Amber is so deep in debts, the least she could do is try and pay them off." A fan tweeted, "I think this is absolutely proof of bots. She should save her money or ask her friends to transfer the money to Johnny Depp towards what the court ordered her to pay for compensation, etc. Then, no, she should pay a lot." Another said, "There's nobody more deluded than Amber Heard. She's still convinced she's the victim and all this has to pay bots to slander everyone bar her and to quote her. Tell the world that she's a victim when are her worshippers and people gonna wake TF up." Dr. Curry was spot on about her. Well, we know what she's doing. Hope she's making money to pay her debt while she's at it. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.